How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? Given the chance, I'm gonna tell you now. How many ways can I give thanks for the blessings I have known? I've got a list, and I will tell you how. Grateful for each breath awake, grateful for each step I take, grateful that I'm here to play my part. Grateful for the morning sun, grateful when the day is done, grateful that I have you in my heart. Grateful for this universe, for the better and the worse. Grateful that this world keeps spinning round. Grateful for my memories, grateful for my hopes and dreams, grateful for the blessings I have found. Give praises for all the gifts I have. Given the chance, I'm gonna shout out loud. Grateful for each breath awake, grateful for each step I take, grateful that I'm here to play my part. Grateful for the morning sun, grateful when the day is done, grateful that I have you in my heart. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways can I be grateful? How many ways? I'm grateful. How many ways?
in my eyes, in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, in my life. I have been searching for something, but you were my dream. You're perfect, you're golden, golden. You're the light, your love. You're perfect, you're golden. You're the light, my love. When I breathe, when I swallow, caress I feel. When I listen, I hear the most beautiful music out of nowhere. You're perfect, you're golden, you're my light, my love. You're perfect, you're golden. You're my light, my love, my love. When I'm sad and dark, shallow and in doubt. When I'm trying my best to put one foot in front of the other. You're perfect, you're golden. You're the light of my life, you're the love from forever. In your reflection, I'm perfect. So I keep looking at you to keep witnessing my perfection. In you as me, always there, never leave, holding me, set me free, guiding light, your empathy, confidence to express it as me. You're perfect, you're golden. You're the light of my life, you're my love from forever. Your reflection, I'm perfect. So I keep looking at you to keep witnessing my perfection. In you,
perfect, you go there.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Hello and welcome to the People of Diversity Sunday service. We are a multi-faith community and we believe there are many paths to one divinity. If you would like more information about how the People of Diversity works and what our services are all about and other exciting things we have going on, go to www.peopleofdiversity.org. There's information there. We also have Facebook, as you know, and People of Diversity YouTube channel where you can get information and watch services. Last week we had one of our founders, Reverend Sue Bailey, gave a talk on passion that was absolutely wonderful. I've been using what she shared in my life this week several times. It's come to my mind and made a difference. So if you want to go back on and watch that, I would highly suggest it if you missed it. It's on passion. And her musical guest was Andrew Bentham Riley, who was also great. Today we have our Baha'i representative, Dean Martineau, and his musical guest will be Daniel Capel. Next week is our Wiccan oracle, and his musical guest will be Victor Morgado. So without further ado, here's our music and our message, and I encourage you to stick around afterwards for just a few more announcements.
Good day, people of Pod. My name is Daniel Capel, the singing violinist, and I'm bringing my passion to you. Music and songwriting. And with every song, there's that moment before it happens. But I believe we all have the ability to create. And we all have that spark inside of us that can bring forth that big bang energy. Before there was the music, there's a breath when nothing moves. There was sound there in the silence, just the whisper of what moves, and the rumble holds your heart. There's a hum, a tribal call, through the drum and through the rhythm, drawing on into the old. So let her rip, potato chip. We can't avoid the void. We have a hand in the time before creation. Let her rip, potato chip. We can't avoid the void. We own the space, the time before the noise. We've got that big bang energy runs through me and you. We've got that big bang energy, yeah we do. We've got that big bang as the muse begins to dance. Creation reaches to your soul. The pounding breaks through the silence, and the music will unfold, and the rumble holds your heart. There's a hum, a tribal call, through the drum and through the rhythm, drawing on to the old. So let her rip, take a chip. We can't avoid the void. We have a hand in the time before creation. Let her rip, take a chip. We can't avoid the void. We own the space, the time before the noise. We've got that Big Bang energy runs through me and you. We've got that Big Bang energy, yeah we do. We've got that Big Bang energy runs through you and me. We've got that Big Bang energy, oh yeah. We've got that Big Bang energy runs through you and me. We've got that Big Bang energy, yeah we do. We've got that Big Bang energy runs through you and me. We've got that Big Bang energy, oh yeah. A Big Bang energy. Big Bang energy. Well, good day again. Daniel Capel, the singing violinist. This next song is about why you are so important. And your passions will show you the way. But we all need you to be exactly who you are and who you came here to be. So this is a song of encouragement for you. Especially if you need to get started right now, which yeah, you do. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. Never stop learning, never stop growing. There ain't nobody who can do what you do. No one does you better than you do you. No one does you better than you do you, do you. You're a real glow-getter all around town. No one in this world gonna keep you down. There ain't nobody who can do what you do. No one does you better than you do you. No one does you better than you do you, do you. You gotta feel it to really heal it. You gotta know it to really show it. Keep on growing and glowing and knowing and showing. 'Cause you're a real glow-getter all around town. No one in this world gonna keep you down. There ain't nobody who can do what you do. No one does you better than you do you. No one does you better than you do you. No one does you better than you do you. No one does you better than you do you, do you.
From the beginning of time, I have been forced to crumple myself to take as little space as possible, to hide from wondering eyes, still, silent, until I eventually vanish from every mind and memory. I have been ordered to obey and follow, to believe that I am inferior, that my soul, my heart, and mind matter not, and my purpose in this vast universe is predetermined by my superiors. Throughout the history of my existence, I have proved I am not what I was made to believe. I am more than flesh and bone, more than an instrument that would make others' wishes come true. My steadfastness, my resilience, My courage, my love, all have caused a storm around the globe, vibrating the east and the west time and time again. Evidence that I have a mind of my own, that I am capable of standing up for myself and my beliefs and making a choice that would make all the difference. From the moment I exit my mother's womb until I take my last breath, I prove that I am a living soul. From the moment I am alive until I no longer am, I testify for my worth in this man-made court. That my capacities are not limited, that I am not chained to others' perception of me, that I am not inferior. I am a woman. My steadfastness and resilience, my courage and my love are exemplary to all who have walked this earth. I create life within me and educate the generations to come. I am not your enemy. I am the faithful ally you have been waiting for, an equal soul to connect with yours. And when you allow me to walk with you shoulder to shoulder, you will see how a world blooms. I am the sacrifices of the women before me and the ones that come after. Our story is one. I will keep moving forward until you join me on this path. Not a few steps behind or ahead, but right by my side.
Our story is one because we are one. The definition of passion that I found in the dictionary that really resonated with me was intense, driving, or overmastering feeling of conviction. And this is what we're going to see evidenced in this discussion, particularly 10 women who gave their lives rather than recant their faith. In 1983, you wouldn't think this kind of stuff was going on then. You know from previous discussions, if not elsewhere, that Baha'u'llah teaches that the Creator sends manifestations, individuals got from him who manifest the Creator to us, to humanity from age to age. And when this happens, there is usually a lot of foment. This is no exception in Iran, which was Persia at the time in the 1800s, a brutal and barbaric country. Some 20,000 believers in the Baha'i faith gave up their lives in horrendous fashion, enough to cause some European diplomats and other people from other countries that had a little higher level of civilization to be disgusted. People were shot from cannons. There's any number of forms of torture that was inflicted upon them. If you owed a debt to a Baha'i, one of the easiest things you could do was to simply declare them a Baha'i, and the clergy would take over, kill them, and you could loot their house, and you were free of their debt. This sort of stuff happened, as I say, about 30,000 people died this way in the first 40, 50, 60 years of the Baha'i faith. So you'd think this sort of thing would be over. Well, it isn't, as we are going to see evidence of in this program, where a campaign, actually the Baha'is launched this campaign of publicity about it called Our Story is One, because it is, and because these women stood up for the equality of women and men, making the ultimate sacrifice, and equality and justice. So we're going to see some videos that are a little bit repetitive in the sense, but they'll cover different things, different aspects, different teachings about about this whole matter. The good news also is that we are called upon today to live with that same passion, but not to die for it. We called the people back in the day who gave their lives for their faith the dawn breakers. They ushered in by their death, they proclaim the birth of that faith. And we must, in our own way, usher in, according to the Baha'i writings, not by death, but through living sacrifice, that promised world order. So we don't have to die, but the passion we see exemplified here is the passion we are to exemplify. So we're going to focus on this program, this time, this presentation happened at this time, and this event. This stuff is still going on. We have personal acquaintances who live in Iran who are in imminent danger of being arrested for no reason. I offer conversation groups, English conversation groups to students there because they're forbidden to take part in higher education. And one of my participants her husband was arrested last year for no particular reason. So let's continue. Our story is one.
The date is 18th of June, 1983. The city is Shiraz in Iran's southwest. 10 Baha'i women are hanged. Most are in their 20s. One is just 17. The group includes a mother and a daughter. Their crime? Refusing to renounce their beliefs in a faith promoting gender equality, unity, justice, and truthfulness. The women are arrested months earlier at the onset of winter. Deprived of the right to a lawyer and denied a trial in a public court, they suffer harsh interrogation and torture by revolutionary guards. Through the violence, their captors repeatedly attempt to coerce the women to deny their faith and escape execution. None agree. On June 16th, 6 Baha'i men, some of them relatives of these women, are executed. 2 days later, on June 18th, 1983, the 10 women are secretly taken to Chogan Square and hanged one by one as the remaining women watch. The youngest, by her own request, goes last. Their families are not notified of their deaths. Their bodies are not returned to their loved ones. They do not receive dignified burials. The story of the 10 Baha'i women is not over. It was a chapter in the unfolding story of Iranian women's resilience and sacrifice for equality. Today, in the blood, tears, and wounds of thousands of young women in Iran seeking equality, we can see echoes of the injustice suffered by the 10 women of Shiraz, whose tragic death touched the lives of many. We see the same spirit, the same choice being made to stand up for the principles of justice and equality with utmost effort. Though mistreated and imprisoned, today's women, just like those before them, are bravely striving for a just and prosperous Iran. Today we honor not only these 10 women of Shiraz, but all women across Iran who cherish the principle of the equality of women and men, and who have contributed to building a better future for the country through their perseverance in the face of oppression. We will raise our voices until our shared ideals are realized. Our story is one.
We're going to turn our attention now to a video that was made in the 80s. It consists of clips from another video, and actors are playing the part of the 10 women and others who were involved in this spectacle. Aren't we all happy we don't have gallows in our public downtown plazas? The focus of this video is Mona, who was 17 years old. Her crime, besides being a Baha'i, was that she was teaching the children who were not allowed to attend elementary school at that time because they were Baha'is. She was the last one to be put to death, and the reason, as we understand it, was she wanted the opportunity to pray for all the others. So this is Mona with the children.
Your green eyes would say it all of that I'm sure. I have no doubt to see you still standing tall against a prison wall with no way out. They told you recant your faith and you can leave this place. There will be no more torture. Let go of all you believe. You know you've been deceived. You've been misled, we're sure. She found the strength to give up her life. It must be latent within all of us, awakened by strife, the finest gift that she ever could give. She kissed the news before she died, but her soul still lives. No trace of contention, no fear or hesitation, only endearing sweetness, self-sacrifice and honesty, upholding all the truths, no sign of pain or weakness. They never cease to ask of you, deny your faith, and you can take the easy way out. His freedom if you comply, if not then you must die. Your time is running out. She found the strength to give up her life. It must be latent within all of us, awakened by strife, the finest gift that she ever could give. She kissed the news before she died, but her soul still lives, blinded by prejudice, a mockery of justice. They have only strengthened what they set out to destroy. Pure souls were lost upon a sea of darkness, far from home. Changed hunger into laughter, you turned sadness into joy. She found the strength to give up her life. It must be latent within all of us, awakened by strife, the finest gift that she ever could give. She kissed the news before she died, but her soul still lives on and on.
Musical groups from many countries and many styles put the story of these 10 women to music during the time that the campaign was active. And I just happen to like this one, so you're going to be subjected to it. But it expresses the passion of these women and the ultimate joy and the ultimate optimism we have that through efforts like these, we will have peace. We will manifest the oneness of humanity. Women will take their rightful place on the planet and guide the rest of us in these matters. So I hope you find this as enjoyable as I do.
This song is dedicated to the 10 Baha'i women who were executed on June 18th, 1983 in Shiraz, Iran, simply because of their faith, and to all who work for gender equality in Iran and around the world. No force on earth can stop an idea whose time has come. And ever since the beginning of time, no night in history could stop the rise of the sun. Every page, every chapter, every word, every letter has a purpose in the book. Our story is one, from the page to the tongue. The words and the lyrics of a song aren't alive until the melody's sung. I sing, on that night in Shiraz, 10 women as one, standing up for justice and equality. What a sight as she rose in the dark of the night, like a sun for the ones who have eyes to see. What was their crime? Teaching children to love all of humanity. What if that was me? What if that was me?
The struggle is long, but one we will overcome. For in the pain and the sacrifice, the glory is won. The light of their spirit as bright as the sun. We honor the name, our story is one.
Ezat, you earned the most exalted title of a martyr with your daughter. What an honor. Nozrat, a faith in God that would guarantee that this cause will see ultimate victory. Tahareh, through the torment and torture that you endured, you kept the spirit and heart so pure. Zareen, so devoted with a heart like gold. Now your name will be remembered all the way to the golden age. Mashid Akhtar, in the dark of oppression, you both shine like the moon and the stars. Shaheen, so detached from this world like a falcon in the breeze, soaring heavenly. Samin, even in the face of death, you kept smiling, cause your spirit knew the silver lining. Roya had the vision too, welcomed what the villain would do. Mona kissed the rope as her life was severed, now their spirits live forever, yeah.
The struggle is long, but one we will overcome. For in the pain and the sacrifice, the glory is won. The light of their spirit as bright as the sun. We honor the name, our story is one.
Turn back to the beginning of the book. In the sight of God, men and women have always been equal. Take a look in the pages of our history. Any lack of progress from women was the result of lack of opportunity, often put in place by men. And these systems of patriarchy are still causing oppression, trying to silence their voice and take away their choice and deny their human rights. So we continue the fight as we enter into a new chapter, where the theme is gender equality at a level that we've never had. Turn the page and remember that you are an actor in the spiritual drama, ready to reach a climax where men and women are equally strong. Like two wings of a bird, can't fly on our own, need both for humanity to soar. We are one till we reach gender equality. This story isn't done, no.
The struggle is long, but one we will overcome. For in the pain and the sacrifice, the glory is won. The light of their spirit as bright as the sun. We honor the name, our story is one. The struggle is long, but one we will overcome. For in the pain and the sacrifice, the glory is won. The light of their spirit as bright as the sun. We honor the name, our story is one. What if that was me? What if that was?
We're going to wrap this up with a video that we felt really summarized it and put a cap on it well. I cannot imagine a better example of people living for their passion as I can of these 10 women in 1983. And it's given me a lot of opportunity to meditate on what I should be doing, since my role is not to die and be martyred physically. My role is to be a living sacrifice and burn away my life drop by drop for the cause of the oneness of humanity, the equality of women and men, justice, unity, all these teachings that Baha'u'llah brought, many of which are unique in this day of human history. So I hope you have gained something to think about in the course of this little production, and we will bring it to a close now. Thank you very much for viewing.
Ten were the beacons of light on that night, 10 radiant women shining so bright. They carried a banner which not all could bear to the highest summit. Planted it there. The life stood for justice, the life stood for peace. Every word that they uttered spread love and a kindness so deep. But on that night, these lights, one by one, were put out. The injustices echo through time. Blood and the tears, countless sacrifice. How long will it be till the new world's begun? How long till we see a story is one? A story is one. In the midst of the chaos of a turbulent sea, will we recognize the light that could set us free? When we're lost in the darkness and all hope seems to fade, these brave souls will come to our aid. The seeds have been planted by countless heroines. Who could see beyond the flaws of the age we're in? The winds of oppression only strengthen its roots if they cover it with veils, if they tighten the noose. This tree cannot help but flourish no matter what they've done. But be assured, we will not forget you. A story is one. A story is one.
Thank you, Daniel. It's always such a pleasure to hear you, your music, your voice, and all the instruments that you play. We really appreciate you being part of this family. Dean, you're just awesome, and we had the great pleasure of hanging out with Dean a couple of weeks ago at one of our live services, and it was just, he's just an amazing human being. Very big thanks to our tech team, Philip and his crew. Every week they take what we send them and they put it together and they make it work, and we are so greatly appreciative. If you are out there in the world and you need things like this, either live or virtual, contact our tech team at the address below and they can fix you up. Past services are available at the People of Diversity Facebook page or group and our People of Diversity YouTube channel. The YouTube channel has a really cool function. It's a playlist function that you can search by topic, or you can search by faith. So say you want to hear all of the Baha'i talks and learn more about being a Baha'i, you can do that. Or if you are interested in learning about passion, for example, you can go and search that way and hear all of our different speakers' talks on passion. So we have a live Zoom deep dive immediately following the Sunday morning service. And whenever the service ends, we'll get right on there and do the deep dive, and it lasts for 30 minutes. So the link is in the chat window and also in the event, so you can get on that. It's real easy. We have a second broadcast on Facebook Live on Sunday evenings at 5:45. It's the morning service rebroadcast, so you can watch it again or send somebody else back to watch it then if Sunday mornings don't work for you. You can get notifications about services by joining the People of Diversity Facebook group or page, and you can also join the People of Diversity YouTube channel, and you'll just get a little notification when the services are getting ready to start. We have started having live events on the first and last Mondays of the month at the Unitarian Universalist Church in Rockledge, Florida. So if you're anywhere around here or you're visiting, would like to come to a live event, it's going to be a whole mix of things. The next one coming up will be on Monday evening, July 29th from 7 to 9 p.m. And Reverend Sue Bailey will be leading us in a spiritual exercise developed by world-renowned activist and scholar Joanna Macy. And it will be a journey into the future that promises to inspire hope for the world we can leave behind. It's going to be very interesting and very interactive, so join us for that. It's a love offering, no charge, but we ask you to leave a donation if you can, because that's how we pull those things off. So our country this week is Somalia, so join us in sending peace and security and an end to the constant conflict that is going on in Somalia. So join us in saying these words together. May peace prevail in Somalia. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail in me. Thank you. Next week, reminder, Wiccan Oracle. That'll be awesome. And his musical guest, Victor Morgado. You can make a donation to the People of Diversity by going to our website, www.peopleofdiversity.org. Push that donate button. We pay our speakers, we pay our musicians, we pay our tech team. We're having live events, so every little bit that you donate helps us immensely. We also tithe to some outside entity at least a few times a year. We tithe 10% of all of our income, so you'll be sending ripples out into the world. Last thing is our healing circle, our energetic healing circle. So bring to your mind's eye anyone that needs a little extra love this week, some healing, spiritual help, whatever it is, bring them to the center of our circle. Bring the people of Somalia to the center of our circle, and let's join our energy together as we listen to this last song. Thanks for joining us, and we appreciate you all, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
One power, one power, one power, one power, one power, one power. There's one power invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth, as simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angels' wings or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love.